Hey everyone, this is Bobby T, and today I'm going to be diving into Automobilista 2 for the first time on this channel. I've been playing this game on and off since around April of 2020 when the game released for early access, but recently the game has been hitting its peak, and in my opinion, really becoming what Project Cars 3 should have been. I think we can all agree on that. Over the past weekend, when I was gone, hence why this video is considerably late in the YouTube new content cycle that we all fall into and then disappear from when we get tired of it, the Racin USA DLC Part 1 came out with a new update alongside it. This DLC brought us several new cars. In the DPi category, we got the Cadillac DPi, and then in the GTE category, we got the BMW M8, the Corvette C8R, and the Porsche 911 RSR. The three tracks that came with this update were the Daytona Road Course in Florida, Long Beach, which is the street circuit in California, and Laguna Seca Road Course in California. And all three of these are amazing tracks with amazing laser scan detail as well. In the update that is not part of the DLC, just released alongside of it, we got the BMW M4 GT4, which is yet another challenging and fun vehicle to drive. And we also got some updates to the weather system, so now we have live/real weather, which is a heck of a lot of fun to play with, as it takes the current temperature and all the weather happening at the very moment, and it uses the forecast to predict what will happen in the future of the real world weather. And the coolest part about this, in my opinion, is that you can go back to certain dates and take the weather, not 100% perfect from what I've seen, but for the most part, over the last 40 years, take the weather and race in it on any given day and time, and it's really cool to play around with. To show that off today, I'm going to be taking the Cadillac DPi alongside the GTE and GT3 cars to represent GTLM and GTD to the Daytona Road Course in your stereotypical 24 hours and 24 minutes style video that has become very popular on the YouTubes with sim racing games. And we're going to be taking the 2021 Rolex 24 weather, at least at around the start of it, and we're going to be taking it all the way into night and day, and coming out on the other side. The AI are set to, I think, 111 or 112, so they're pretty high because I never put the difficulty that high. They just seem to be a little bit slower than some of the other AI, although I'm sure that will get patched out eventually, but that's just a fair warning. They struggle getting through traffic on the banking some. But other than that, this has been a really fun test for me, so let's get on into it. Alright guys, here we are at Daytona International Speedway on the road course on January 30th of 2021 with the weather. I don't think it's going to change from this actual time of day. It's only going to change in real time, but the time with the day to night cycle sure is, and greatly looking forward to that. 24 hours in 24 minutes. We've got the DPi field of 12 Cadillac DPIs, and the GTE field and the GTD field, or GTLM and GTD behind me. So just trying to keep everything warm, and we'll see if we can make some moves here. Alright, lining up for the race start. Green, green, green. Gotta be careful down into T1. Try not to get caught in any stupid incidents. And we don't, so mission successful. We're gonna dive down the inside of the horseshoe here though, and we get the job done. Up into 11th behind this green and yellow prototype, which I can only assume was inspired by the Juncos Racing. But we're gonna dive down the inside of them. I don't know if we're quite gonna make this one stick. He's still there.
Hold your line. Clear left.
There we go. Oh,
Left side.
we brake a little bit later though.
Clear left.
Oh, and we're gonna lose 12th position if we're not careful. A little bit sideways going on into the banking, a little bit too early getting on throttle.
Still there. Hold your line.
He's still there, right on our inside.
Still there. He's still there.
We're just gonna have to outbrake him into the bus
Clear to the
stop,
left. Car left.
which we don't, and we get a little bit of a nudge, I think.
Clear to
Either
the
that or
left.
me just losing control. But we're back into 12th place now, so we're gonna have to gather ourselves and see what we can make up. Still try not to do anything too stupid. As you can see, the sun starting to slowly set and get lower behind the grandstands. And now very quickly you can see the shadows starting to get longer as we slowly head into the evening hours. Beautiful lighting, even on mid to low settings for recording purposes. There's the sun, look at that. And we're already plunging into the night. Make a deep lunge once again on this poor soul. He just cuts us off for some reason. Maybe he didn't like the first one we pulled on him down at the first horseshoe on the first lap. We're just going to try and get a good run onto the banking, which we somewhat do. We're scrapping for, well, the scraps back here. There's our lights. We're gonna draft. See if we can clear him. Not quite, man. These AI, they can brake late going into the bus stop. Just try to hang on, really nail those curbs if you can. Get a good lineup. We're definitely gonna have the draft down into turn 1. Although we may get by him just right here on the straightaway. We're gonna go to the outside. Probably not the smartest move. It's a longer way around.
Keep it steady.
Now we're gonna be stuck on the outside for turn 1, or will we? We're clear. Brake late.
Right side.
I don't want him going around the outside.
Still there.
We're gonna really squeeze him, very much on purpose, clearly.
Clear left.
There we go. Really, oh,
Left. Clear on the left.
a little bit of contact, and we dive into the night. As you see, everything just get dark there in one corner, and we're up to 11th. Wow, look at that sky with those clouds. Onto the baking for the first time at night. Those lights, man, they shine. Bit darker here down into the bus stop. You can clearly tell the difference in the lighting. Ignore that small cut. Really just sending it through the bus stop. Let's see if we can catch this little brigade up ahead of us. There we go. We're making some ground on these guys now. Try and really just hook up with the inside apex there. Give you a good run onto the banking. Slowly come down the track, or just bounce around awkwardly if you're me. There's the moon just sending it through the sky. Everything is so fast. Oh, someone just died, I think. That was quite the aerobatics. I'll take a free position though. A little bit loose on exit there. This car is very, very easy to get loose in. Oh wow, we're getting dive bombed again by our fellow Cadillac, although they're all Cadillacs. That is for now. Riza did say that there may be more Cadillac or more DPIs in the future, or at least hinted at it in their development update, which I would absolutely be for. Having more DPIs in sim racing is very good. Here's this number, I'm assuming the number 5 Cadillac DPi. Probably supposed to be the Mustang sampling. See if we can get a run. All the fake liveries are very well done, very high quality, even on my lower graphic settings. All very well done, well thought out. Oh, and he's still, oh, we've had a little crunch. He's still somehow outbraked us into the bus stop there. But we're a little bit faster than him due to the drafts.
Still there.
Down the straightaway. We don't want to give him our draft though, but he's going to cut to the bottom of the track, surely trying to overtake us here. Let's just hold the inside.
On your right. Clear right.
We're able to keep it. So we're in 9th place right now. Started in 12th. Let's see if we can do more. Well, this guy has other options.
Clear right.
Or other ideas. Obviously a very long night compared to the day here at Daytona. 13 hours in darkness, although it's not very, very dark because of all the lighting around the track. But being that the race takes place in January, really struggling to get on power there.
Tight.
Look at the stars just flying through the sky. Try and just hammer the bus stop, just, ugh. It's very satisfying when you get it right, and it's very scary when you get it wrong.
Come on, keep digging. 15 minutes left.
Alright, 15 minutes, so we're about, well, 10 minutes in. It's about a 25-minute race. These guys are battling through turn 6, but I go wide, so I don't get a very good run onto the straightaway. That messed me up there. But we're definitely getting a little bit of a draft here. That also means we're going to get dirty air through the bus stop. So we'll just be careful. Yep, you can really feel it. Oh, just running over that concrete curb there at the end. That would hurt in real life, but this isn't real life, so that's good. Diving down the inside. 1 car, 2 car.
Hold your line.
Red car. Well, they're both red.
Clear to the right.
And just like that, up into 7th.
Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Looks like it's quite a gap to the cars ahead, though.
7th position.
Oh, we're being
Clear to the
dive
left.
bombed
Left
once
side.
more.
Clear to the
Ooh,
left.
we really cut off his nose there, but got a bit wide. And he's going to come on the inside.
There.
We get a bit in the grass, getting a bit
Still
flustered.
there.
But we're going to dive really deep down into the first hairpin. See if we can cut him off to the edge of the track. He's still there, still fighting with us. And we're going to go around 2 wide through this swooping corner. I forget the name.
Hold your line.
He brakes late.
Clear left.
And we're finally clear. But not the best exit in the world off of the second horseshoe. We need to get ourselves a good braking and turn in at turn 6. And that was everything but it seems like we've kept the position and we're now in the clear, as long as no shenanigans happens behind us. Braking quite late, even beyond the 2
Looking good for fuel.
into the bus stop. That was pretty good there. Stadium section is beautifully lit up, as always, with the Madness engine. Seems to be a little bit more crisp in AMS2, in my opinion. But I mean, pretty much look the same. There's the group we're trying to catch, just beyond the hairpin now, which we proceed to not take. Take a nice wide exit though, gain some more momentum. Really cut in on this curb. Having to short shift there. Just missing the apex time and time again for turn 6. So maybe I should take that as a bit of a lesson. I can see my adversaries up ahead though. We may be able to grab 6th here coming into turn 1, or maybe even beforehand as we just send it to the outside. And we've got GTD traffic now.
Rodriguez in front is now 0.8. Nice and smooth with that throttle. Keep it balanced. V6. You've just done a 135.
And AI is really struggling with this traffic here.
Hold your line.
We try and use it to squeeze up the inside, but
Clear to the right.
no such luck as we get stuck behind this BMW M6. We're going to have to go the long way around.
There. Clear to the right.
And now it really comes into play within the last 10 minutes. Traffic is going to be a big struggle. You can gain in a lot of places and lose in a lot of places. Or maybe even lose CPU power. As the sun just coming onto the clouds there, you can see a little bit more blue. So we just decide to overcook it once more because, you know, why not? Hopefully everything is holding up on the video side. This is pretty much the max my computer can take. I can definitely feel the game lagging a little bit, but it certainly isn't ruining my experience. This is just a whole load of fun. All these M6s and a McLaren. Oh, don't do that.
Right side. Clear right.
Porsche and a Mercedes here. Now we've seen all four of the
Alright.
GTDs in the game.
Hold your line.
Looks like we made a position there, just
Alright.
using traffic as a pick. But
Clear right.
oh, well, traffic was there. Now it's not. Just making sure my headlights are still on. But we won't be needing them for much longer. Where's the sun? Oh, it's somewhere over there, wherever the rays are. To the east. Oh, be careful. Don't mess up now. You're in the short stretch. Just 1/3 of the race left. Much better. Turn 6 that time around. Actually having to use the brake to kind of point the car towards the apex at the bus stop now. Not sure if I can see any of my DPi brethren up ahead, but we've reached the GTE
Left
class.
side. Clear to the left.
The big boy M8. Good to see you. There was an airplane there.
These guys are slugging it out for position. The class leaders in this group.
Oh, there's a class leader here. Wow, this is a, I think there's still one GTD car just
Left side.
casually chilling in here. Look at
Clear
this group of
Left side.
GTEs and
Clear
whatnot. I'm just gonna hold steady through the kink. Actually remembered the name this time.
Okay, Tyler.
Oh, listen to that Porsche. Obviously, this is still the, technically that's the new Porsche with the side exhaust, but they're using the rear center exhaust sound for now, just due to not being able to record the new car with COVID,
Left side.
which I can't really complain
Clear
about.
left.
That gorgeous sound. We'll drive that car at some other point on this channel in another race. But in this race, we're still in 5th. We're still catching slowly. I can now see one of the DPIs ahead. With luck, we may be able to catch 4th here. Yeah, in this car, trail braking is very important, it seems. I can really go into the corner a lot on the brakes. Really just there I'm picking up the throttle. Although that was not a very good example of the line you should take through the first horseshoe. But regardless, I seem to have gained some time, so maybe it is. Maybe I'm just not taking it the right way initially. Looks like we may be gaining some ground here on this 4th place DPi. Try and really send it through the bus stop this time. Oh, look at that. Here's another round of traffic. Hopefully we'll be able to get through it fairly quickly.
Slower cars ahead. These
Maybe
guys
if
are
we
fighting
get
for
lucky,
position.
they'll hold up
Group
the
towards their
DPi
class
I'm
leader.
chasing. Alright, we'll just dive bomb that Porsche. Thank you very much.
Clear to the left.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
On your left. Clear left.
We're going to wait so we can get to the inside there.
Left.
Please see us. Thank you.
Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Snap of oversteer on exit
On your left.
for good measure.
Clear to the left.
Coming down to the final minute and a half. This next lap should be our last lap. And we are reeling in this car ahead, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough.
He's leading the race. Okay, Tyler. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Brake a little bit late there. Try and carry the momentum. Good. Use first gear to get a little more turn. Shift early to second so we can avoid wheel spin. We're right on him now. We could definitely get him on the banking, if not down into the second horseshoe. We're not going to quite try and go in on the inside. I just want to get a smooth exit so I can hang with him on the banking. I got a semi-smooth exit. Come on, we can do this. Cut in nice and early. He gets a little bit better of a run than I do, as the AI always get a bit of a better run, but we've got a draft now. We just have to try and somehow maybe get him towards the end of the line, because he's going to have better brakes than I will into the bus stop. Try and carry his draft for as long as we possibly can. He still somehow outbrakes us there. as we get a little bit of dirty air through the bus stop, but we're still right behind him. This has to be our final lap. We're going to try and go around the outside, which is the long way around. We're going to squeeze him to the bottom of the track and see if we can get by. Looks like we're just ahead of him, and we've cleared him. 4th position. And that is the end of the race.
Well done, mate. Good finish.
What a fun experiment on a game that just keeps getting better. I always hesitated to do a video on this game just because it didn't seem like there was quite enough content worthy of my attention. I mean, I love some of the Brazilian cars and all the different content in there that they have, and it's had a pretty good handling model, as the sun's probably going to set on us once more. But it seems like now it's just getting so much better, and this is really mainstream content that I enjoy. I love this type of racing, and I feel like I can actually show it off on YouTube now. But this game it's just on its way up. I really feel in control of the car now. I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I feel confident in the sim, where it used to feel a bit more wishy-washy. But yeah, very good experience. I highly recommend, if you've got the game, check it out. Of course, buy the DLC. I'll leave a link to the game in the description so you can look at all that. But if you're watching this now, you probably already have the game, or you just like my content. And speaking of which, if you did like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Look at the shadow just yeet off the banking. But this has been a great time. So hopefully we'll play some more Automobilista 2 in the future. But until then, thanks for watching, stay positive, and live on. Peace. Man, and the cool thing about these cars is you can feel it. For the first time really in Automobilista 2, I really feel in control of the car. And like, I feel like I know everything that the car is gonna do before it actually does it. But still, it's very possible, very easy to make a mistake. Like that.
Left side.
So you know how I was just talking about how it's, kind of hard to make mistakes? Well, about that.